Hi Taurus, it's the Moon Mage. Today we're going to be doing a check-in reading that's also based on this pink full moon. The current energies that are heightened right now focuses on relationships, both romantic and platonic, as well as this being a time for creating more balance, harmony, and peace in our lives. So if this reading does resonate, please remember to like, subscribe, or comment down below. It would be greatly appreciated. And let's just jump right into this reading. So let's clear the deck. And the first card we're going to pull is, how can Taurus achieve personal balance at this time? So how can Taurus achieve personal balance at this time? The Fool. We have the next card. How can Taurus improve their current relationships with others? How can Taurus improve their current relationship with others? We have the Magician. How can Taurus bring more beauty into their own life? We have the Three of Swords in reverse. What do Taurus need to release from their life? What do Taurus need to release from their life? I don't, well, okay, you see the Tower. What else came? Okay. Am I going to leave all these? I think I am. Okay, we have the Moon. These are all things that you need to release, okay? So this is just all of this energy, uncertainty, all this Tower energy, okay? I'm just gonna leave that there. You're the only sign that has gotten that many cards. So let's just see, what situation can you bring forgiveness to? So what situation can you bring forgiveness to? Okay. We have Strength. I think I'm understanding. So what other advice would Taurus benefit from at this time? What other advice would Taurus benefit from this time? We're going to pull one card, okay? Because this whole pulling out, dropping many cards is not really working. So what can Taurus, what advice would they benefit from right now? What advice would Taurus benefit from right now? We have, all right, we have Death. Great. Okay, Taurus, so I think you guys are in a good place. As scary as these energies may seem right now, these are things that you are working on letting go. So it actually is a really good place because you're starting a new journey. Okay, I think that because your birthday is coming up too, you're probably in a place, you're probably like a step behind Aries when it comes to like really, because when I was doing the Aries reading, I was saying how they have, it's their birthday season, right? So they're probably at a place where they have done the reflection and now they're ready to move forward and start this brand new journey. And I think that you're still just a little bit behind because you're still figuring out what it is that you're trying to let go and letting go of this heartbreak, you know. And I think it'll really turn, like there will be a very significant turning point when it's your season, like when your birthday hits, kind of thing. So I think that up until that time, so up until the next season comes and your birthday comes, you're really still trying to let all of this this confusing and painful energies go, really. And you're really deciding that you're not going to take it forward. You're not going to start your next your next solar return, so your next birthday, bringing this along. You're just letting it go, and you're letting go of the residue. I think this is just like the remnants of it, you know, of the pain, of the betrayal that you've experienced, or, you know, anybody that has done you dirty, and just like really reflecting on that, and you're just like, no, I don't need this person anymore. I don't need this situation anymore. I don't want to deal with this. I don't think that you're confused anymore, because I think that you know that you have not really been working from your evolved self, or, you know, you've not been living as an evolved version of yourself. You've been living in this wounded, from this wounded place within you. And I don't think that you are going to be that person anymore. You know what I mean? I think that you are going to take control of your life and really, really choose wisely about who you want to spend your time and energy on. And if this person, even a friend, or, you know, an acquaintance, if they have some like dirty energy, or energy that you don't really vibe with, or, you know, that you don't really trust, then you're not going to give them the time of day anymore, because you're just not trying to play games anymore. You know, you've had your heartbreak, you've understood why you've experienced those kinds of things and what lessons you needed to learn from those situations, but you've outgrown them. You know, you have completed those cycles. You don't need to repeat them anymore, because you understand why they happened, and you're grateful for the lessons, as painful as they were. But it's time to, you know, be born again. It's time to start new and fresh. And so these are things that you're leaving behind. You're not trying to have any people, you know, just feel like they're coming out of the woodworks, or snakes in the grass, you know, coming up. You know how to catch people, you know, like I feel like you're in tune with yourself so much at this point that you are recognizing the energies that you don't vibe with, or that you shouldn't trust from the beginning. And so when you do that, and when you recognize that in other people, you're just not gonna confide in them. You're not gonna spend time with them. You're just gonna, you know, hi, bye, whatever. If you need to see them, like if they're in the workplace and you know you can't trust this person, but you still gotta be civil and see them every day, then, you know, you can do that. But you're just not gonna, you know, seek out this kind of approval that maybe you once did, or this outward affection or attention that you once craved for. I just don't think that you need that kind of attention anymore. I think that you understand that you are very strong and powerful, and people actually do look up to you and admire you. And even the people that envy you, they envy you because you have something within yourself that you're acknowledging that they, you know, they do have within themselves, but they're just insecure, you know, or they just don't love themselves the way that you are showing that you love yourself, you know. And it's taken you a long time to get there. I don't think that, sorry for the noise, I think that people are not really understanding the amount of time and effort that it's taken you to get to this place within yourself. But what are you going to do? Like, people just think that it happens overnight, that, you know, you were born in a place where within yourself that you feel secure or confident, or like you know who you are. And it doesn't always happen that way, it's just like it's taken a long time for you to choose yourself and choose what's best for you, and honor yourself and what you deserve. And if people don't want to see that, or they just want to live in this kind of envy or jealousy because they don't want to put in the effort themselves, and that's up to them. But you don't have to, you don't even have to think that these people are super threatening. I don't think that it's really threatening. I just think it's just there. And we're always going to have haters, in our lives. When we choose ourselves, there's always going to be somebody who doesn't like that. They see our light and they just don't think that we they just don't see their own light. You know what I mean? So they're focused on other people and other people thriving, when they too can thrive, but they don't choose that path because they're lazy, or they're stuck in this trauma that they've experienced, or this lack of self-worth kind of thing. So that's really none of your, I was gonna say none of your business. It is none of your business, but it's also like not your problem kind of thing. Like, you have your own things. You've already gotten past that. So these are all things that you're releasing right now. It's just, you still give them, you still have compassion for these people. You still can forgive these people. You're forgiving yourself for not seeing your strength sooner. But because it's taken you a long time to be in this energy, you're just not taking anything less, You're not settling anymore. You're going after your dreams. You're going after what you want to accomplish and you want to achieve in your life. And I think that it's really being set up for you, to come easily, as long as you stay in this energy and you let go of this kind of heartbreak, or you just understand, you're grateful for the lessons, and you are forgiving, forgiving people for betraying you, or causing this kind of havoc in your life, or kind of this confusing energy, this back and forth energy, that you're just not tolerating anymore. So that is what I have for you as far as tarot. So we are just going to pull some oracle cards. Can we stand you up like you were? Yes. Okay. And we're just going to pull some advice cards for you, Taurus. Advice or guidance cards. Advice or guidance cards for Taurus. We have wisdom. Wisdom is the result of experience. Use this time to consult with someone that has the knowledge you seek. Listen with respect when given advice, even if it doesn't resonate with you at the time. The advice may be beneficial later on. So I think that you have gained a lot of wisdom, mostly through experience, but also through other people. Maybe you're looking on like social media, not just YouTube, but it could be Instagram, following all these people who are like therapeutic, who have gone through these things as well, like those kinds of healing trauma, or just like therapy based accounts. Those are maybe something that you have been working on, reading books, or just watching anything that kind of does helps you with self-development. Maybe you're doing that, or just listening to people in your family, or asking for advice of people who are older than you, your elders, asking them for advice and learning from them as well. But I do think that you're getting wiser based off of your own experiences too. And the fact that you're getting older, like getting older is not really something to fear. And I tend to embrace it. I am much wiser than I used to be, and much more calm and trusting in my path. And I think that that has come, you know, it's developed throughout the years, but it's come because of all of the experiences I've had, and you know, all of the BS that I've been through too. You know, I've been through a lot of stuff, and I think that you guys have been through a lot as well, and it's made you wiser, and it's shown you how strong you are as well, and how much you can handle, but also it's made you more secure in who you are as a person. Potential. Are you living up to your highest potential? This is the time to step out of your comfort zone. Take on that new endeavor. You will never know until you try. Taking the first step can be scary, but don't let fear hold you back. Yeah, I think that this new year, this new birth year is really going to be a good year for you. Like, you're sitting in your power. You are feeling more confident than you ever have, and more secure in who you are, and you're seeing your potential, and you're wanting to fulfill it, you know, to reach your highest potential and jump to conclusions. So be sure that you have all the information before making any decisions. Keep an open mind and be patient. More will come to light. Doing this will save you time and problems in the long run, even if you are anxious to get started. So I think that this is something that you have learned to do instead of jumping to conclusions, instead of, you know, automatically assuming the worst in people and for yourself. You're just learning to just go with the flow and trust in your capabilities and trust in the universe. And you're trying not to jump into conclusions like you probably used to do in the past about like things not working out for you, and you not being good enough, and this situation is not for you because you just don't have the qualifications, or this person, you know, is not trustworthy because they, I don't know, they, you know, they are actually, if you feel like somebody is not trustworthy, I would trust your intuition when it comes to that. But when it comes to maybe like a relationship, and you thinking that the relationship may not work out because your past relationships didn't work out, then that's something that I would just like not really jump into that kind of conclusion. I would just let it play out and unfold the way that it's supposed to, and maybe organically, and not really just assume that this person that's coming into your life is going to be the same as your last person. Just remember that the energy that you are in right now, the more work that you put into yourself right now, the person that you should expect to come into your life will mirror that in you. So if you are this new version of yourself, trust that you are attracting somebody who is also a more evolved version of themselves. And this doesn't just have to be romantic, but it can be in anybody that you are bringing into your life, anybody that you're connecting with and sharing some kind of energetic exchange with, you know, just by communicating, or it could be sexually, but you know what I mean. So yes, just try not to jump into conclusions. Live every day like you're fulfilling your highest potential, and learning from your mistakes in your past, and bringing that into your new you know, year, into the springtime, into your birthday season. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please leave a like, subscribe, or comment down below. It would be greatly appreciated, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. So until then, Taurus.